Being dangerously ambitious. I think being ambitious is one of those things that you want to find a balancing act on. There are some people that sacrifice everything in order to accomplish their dreams and are miserable when they do it. Everybody goes through things. It doesn't matter who you are, whether you're single, married, you're a millionaire, you're a billionaire, you're homeless. Everybody goes through things. Life is so not what you see in movies. Take, for example, the movie Rocky. A young boxer who everybody underestimates him. Nobody thinks that he's good enough to actually beat Apollo Creed. Everybody underestimated him. And then we get a 5-minute montage of him running throughout the streets of Philadelphia, him beating up meat in some random butcher shop. And then, 30 minutes later, boom, he's the best boxer in the world. Real life is not that. Do you know how boring it would have been to go on to week 18 of his training regimen? And it's the exact same run that he did last week, just 2 seconds faster. Famous music producer, Rick Rubin, he's produced a crazy amount of musical albums. I'll put them here. Look, I'll put them right here. Yeah, I'm not joking. This guy is insane. He's considered one of the greatest musical influences of all time. He published a book called The Creative Act, A Way of Being. And in that book, he basically talks about accessing your inner creativity and how to be creative. And one of the things that he talks about that I really appreciate is called lowering the stakes. Or in other terms, don't put all your eggs into one basket. And it's still so prevalent to this day that, if you're trying to become a famous actor, do not quit your job with zero money in your bank account. Travel out to Los Angeles and then just hope for the best. Lowering the stakes would be, making audition videos of yourself and then emailing them to every single scouting agency in all of California. That's lowering the stakes. Do it every single opportunity that you can while still focusing on your bills, while still working at your day job, while still doing all these things. Being a gambler is putting all your eggs into one basket, hoping and praying that it works out. Risking relationships, friends, families, loved ones, and if/when it doesn't, then your life is basically over. Don't do that. That's being a gambler. But yeah, the biggest thing that I've learned is you can be an ambitious person, but don't ruin your life if things don't go according to plan. I find solitude in the fact that life will always go on. Hopefully things pan out and they work in your favor and you get your exact dream that you wanted. If that doesn't work out, life is still perfectly fine. There's positives and negatives in everything. And your attitude is one of the biggest things that can shift how you perceive something. I'm making this YouTube video right now, and what's going through my head is I have no idea how it's going to turn out. I don't know what parts I'm going to focus on. I don't know if it's going to be funny, if it's not going to be funny, if it's going to be a more serious video. And ultimately, the biggest thing is that I'm just doing it. I'm doing it and I'm learning more every single time I make a new YouTube video. I'm learning more about myself every single time. I think it's impossible. I think it is literally impossible to make 1,000 YouTube videos and have the 1,000th YouTube video be worse than the first one. I'm also sitting down in this tree right now, and I'm pretty confident that I literally have ants in my pants. To just kind of circle back to being ambitious, and in the title of this video, being dangerously ambitious. Don't ruin your life in the hopes of an outcome of something. Because ultimately, even if it works out, the repercussions of sacrificing everything for that goal might outweigh what you're hoping to pursue and accomplish. And that's kind of what I've learned. Disassociate from pursuing a goal and just pursue doing it. And, I'm having fun right now recording this video. And in the future, maybe it has a lot of views, maybe it doesn't. And that's okay either way. But what do I know? I don't know anything. Anywho, that's my yap session of the day. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Sunshine Club. Please subscribe. And I'm going to do something funny. Look, watch this.